All right, great Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery in with our 15 minutes to mastery. And I am coming to you live from Black Hawk, Colorado. I am at the Monarch Casino and Hotel, where later this morning, I'll be carrying out the keynote for the Rocky Mountain Manufactured Home Association annual convention and honored to be here with this great group of folks. Met some of them last night, and we're here to speak on what it takes to operate at an elite level, how retailers, communities can all just get in and help as many people as possible. And that's why I wanted to talk today about confidence, having the confidence to be able to do so, having the confidence to be able to help these folks, having the confidence to help yourself. And if you don't have that confidence, you need to build it, right? Because just like the quote says, confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And sometimes it's easy to lack that confidence because we deal in an industry where there's so much that can work against us. One, not only are we battling with our clients, right, where the majority of them can't buy, won't buy, but then you're dealing with other things that are out of your control as well. Maybe things like factory issues or regulatory issues, as far as with the municipalities, and just all of these things that continue to build up. Not to mention your own personal life, right? Your private life outside of the office that can affect the confidence level as well. So you need to make sure that you're continuously working at that so that you have the proper confidence needed to be able to help folks on a high level because they're relying on you to change their life. And if you're not confident in what you're doing, it's going to shine through and it's going to affect their ability to make the decision to go ahead and move forward with this. So you need to make sure that you have that confidence that's allowing you to communicate effectively, that's going to help you establish that trust, that's going to help you close the deal with authority. And that's the thing that we've got to make sure that we're doing when we're talking about these things, right? Because just like we're just like what we say all the time, clients can sense when a housing consultant or community manager just does not have that confidence, right? And so when they sense that, well, obviously they start to wonder if they're making the right decision. So you need to make sure that you have the confidence needed. And we're going to talk about what it takes to establish that confidence here shortly, right? Because without that confidence, no matter how good of a sales process that you have in place, it fall flat. It's just going to lead you to missed opportunities. You're going to lose sales. You're going to lose the ability to help folks that greatly need your help to be able to accomplish what they're after, which is being able to become homeowners, change their situation they've got going on right now. So remember, it's beyond you, it's bigger than you. So you need to be prepared. You need to be continuously learning so that you can have the confidence needed to be able to help them make that decision. Now, what you don't want to have is false confidence. What is false confidence? Fake confidence. That would be a housing consultant. That would be a community manager. That would be someone who, especially this happens with folks that have been in the business for a while, they stop learning, they stop growing, they stop improving their skills, they stop learning the product, and they just go about it with a manner that is more arrogance than anything else. And that's not what it's about, because you have to remember, we're serving people, we're leading them in their decision, but we're servant leaders. So you have to come from a place of true empathy. And when you aren't preparing yourself, then yes, the only tool you have in your tool belt is that arrogance. It's that cockiness. And the sad part about that is that can lead to making decisions that should not be made. That can lead to carrying out business in a manner that it should not be done. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're having to make decisions you shouldn't be making in order to get the business that you want to get so you can have money in your pocket, right? Plus, your potential home buyers, they can detect when somebody's insincere, right? Which is going to just bust all trust and credibility in their eyes. about you. So for you to be able to avoid this, okay, you've got to focus on genuinely growing your confidence through knowledge, through preparation, and through experience. But it's not just about the experience. Remember that. It just doesn't matter that you've been doing this 5, 10, 20 years. It's have you grown with it? Because the product has. The product's grown, right? The financing has grown. It's evolved. It's innovated. And so have you grown and innovated with it? Are you a master of your career? Do you truly understand? Are you truly a professional housing consultant? Or are you just a salesperson? Because that's going to come through in whatever type of confidence you're bringing. If you're bringing a sincere, knowledge-based confidence, or if you're bringing that false arrogance confidence. So we've got to make sure that you are establishing a culture of learning, a culture of continuously improving, innovating, growing with the industry, because things are not what they were even 3 to 5 years ago. And you have to be able to grow with it as well. So, what are the best ways to be able to grow confidence? All right. So, first and foremost, you have to master your product. You have to master your product knowledge. You've got to know the ins and outs of your product. It's not just good enough to be able to walk in and describe a floor plan. It's about understanding the construction of the homes. It's about understanding the warranties of the home. It's about understanding the benefits of every particular feature and how it applies to the family that is possibly going to be deciding to purchase that home. Taking the time to learn the details about those features, the benefits, the construction, the warranties, everything that encapsulates the product knowledge, right? That's the first thing. Second, it's just practice, continuously practice, because confidence grows with that experience. The more you role play different scenarios, the more that you rehearse, the more that you prepare and refine your selling techniques, the better and the more confidence that you're going to have. So you've got to continuously practice, practice, practice. You've got to get that done. Now, the next thing from there is just learning from your success and your failures, both, and not avoiding the failures, understanding that failures are part of your growth. Obviously, you want to look at what worked well, what happened, how did that actually work to your advantage, or how were you able to help families in these scenarios. But what about the times that it didn't work? What about the times that the deal fell apart? What about the times that you maybe did something that didn't sit well with your clients? What about the time that you messed up an order, and why did that happen? How did that happen? How can that be avoided in the future? So taking the successes and taking the failures and learning from them so that you have that confidence and understanding that that's not going to happen again. This worked in this situation. That family went through this, and these people are going through the same thing. So I understand that this is the best way to do it. Successes, failures, learn from both of them. And staying prepared would be the next thing. You always prepared. You always have to be ready to go. Don't walk in the office and still need 30 minutes, an hour to get your day going. You have to be prepared and ready. And that means getting prepared the night before. That means in the morning, preparing your mind, maybe through something like this, coming in, logging into our 15 minutes to master so you can get focused in on the day at hand. But having a plan of attack for the day is so crucial. It's very crucial to be able to anticipate what is going to happen. But it's also staying prepared for the sales process. Now you can make objections. When you're going through your interview and you're hearing certain things, you can understand it. That can be something that's going to hold them back. This that they just mentioned is something that I'm going to have to help them understand. These are some doubts that they have. Anticipating these things and having solutions ready for them, right? So being prepared is going to help you not get caught off guard. And you'll be able to handle situations with confidence. And lastly, mindset. You've got to make sure that your mind is right. You've got to make sure that your perspective on the industry, on yourself, on your product is where it needs to be. Because if those things aren't in place and your attitude is not on point, your confidence is going to suffer. If you don't have the right mindset towards this industry, towards the business, towards yourself, and towards the market out there, you're going to be half-hearted in all your actions. You're going to hold back on things because you feel that these people aren't really serious. Well, the people aren't buying right now. The interest rates are too high. The prices went up way too much. And all of these things are just going to be affecting you. And it comes through in your attitude and your actions. Every day is the best day to sell a home. Every day is the best day to solve a problem. Every day is the best day to help a family become a homeowner. But that takes you having the confidence in the market, in the industry, in the product, and in yourself that it can happen. Because the people are out there. The people are out there. Having that right perspective will make all the difference in the world. So I hope that you take this and use it in your career in manufacturing home sales or in anything really. That just applies to life in general. It does not matter what you do for a living. Having that confidence is so important. And if there's anything that we can do for you here at Manufacturing Home Sales Mastery to help your team or yourself take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level, that's what we're here for. Even when we're in Colorado, getting ready to do this keynote, man, I'm excited about it. We'll get some of it up, if not probably the whole thing as well, but we'll get clips out here today, throughout the day of it. And then we're doing a live sales training in the afternoon with the group here and with the Rocky Mountain Manufacturing Home Association. So I'm honored to be here, and I am glad to be able to help out on any level possible. And the team is growing also back home and across the country. We've got 4 different people part of our team now, and it's just excited to see the growth, and we want to see your growth. So you guys have a great Wednesday. Get on out there, make the best of it. And as always, I can't wait to meet you.